Hello, my name is Stephen Ikeokwu-Dike, and I welcome you to this episode of the Stephen Ikeokwu-Dike Show. Joining us on the conversation today is Ebele, a Nigerian migrant based here in Espoo, Finland. Ebele, welcome to the Stephen Ikeokwu-Dike Show.
Thank you.
How are you?
Thank you for having me. I'm good. And you?
I am good. It's quite cold today.
Exactly.
The temperature alone hits minus 15 the moment I came down from the taxi.
Yeah.
It was really cold.
Welcome to Espoo.
Thank you very much. You know, Espoo always rings this good bell in my head.
Really?
Yeah, I've always known Espoo as one place, if wish was granted, the place I would love to live in Finland.
Okay.
It's one of the, I think it's the greenest.
Greenest, I don't know about it, but I know it's a friendly environment.
Yes, yes, it's friendly. It has walk paths almost on every of its road.
Yes.
And they also say that Espoo is the only municipality in Finland where you can use English.
Yes.
You know,
even at workplace you can.
Yeah. So congratulations for living in a place that is very, very friendly.
Thank you.
Ebele, tell us about yourself and where you have come from.
Okay. My name is Ebele Juliet Ikeokwu-Dike. Odwa nwanyi n'ogbu odogwu. Abụ m onye Ọnịcha Adonumene. Married to Dr. Marcelinus Dike from Awomama, Umuokwe to be precise. I'm also known as Lolo Osodieme. Ezi Ogo Nobo.
These are a lot of titles.
No be me cause am.
No be you. In fact, it's good to say you talk and read down. Maybe I know who they follow talk and who they follow do. It's a privilege to have you on the show today. And by the way, you didn't mention. You just told us your titles. Where are all these titles? Are they titles from Finland or titles from where?
From Uno.
Uno is home.
When you say Oduanwanyi is an automatic title given to any woman from my village. I'm from Obodogu village in Onitsha.
Anambra State?
Yes.
Okay.
So in my village in Onitsha, all the women who come from there, they are referred to as Oduanwanyi.
Okay.
Yes, so other villages have their own titles as well.
Okay.
So it's not just a title, it's like from birth, you have it with you. So if I say I'm from Obodogu, the person won't call me by my name anymore. They will be calling me Oduanwanyi because they know I'm from. Once you hear Oduanwanyi, they know the village you come from.
The Finnish government, have they certified this? Do they call you that too?
What do they know? This one. It's more of our cultural thing. If you saw they will not understand what I'm trying to explain.
So you're from Anambra State?
Yes, Onitsha to be precise.
Please, in your native language, I want you to say hello to the millions of Onichans living all across the world.
Oh, ndị Onitsha Adonumene ekenekwa ụmụ unu ọkwụnụ nwanne nwaanyị n'ebe a. Afa m bụ Ebele onye ogbo odogwu. Ndị bụ Ikeokwu na ogbo otobo. Daalụ no.
Aye kenesi yan. Non. Ebele. Igbo na anyị Igbo onye Onitsha. You've told us you're from Onitsha.
Yeah.
Onitsha is a part of Anambra State in southeastern part of Nigeria.
I'm not Onitsha. Anybody going to their village, any part of Anambra must pass through Onitsha.
Yes. Does that mean we
close the gate, there's trouble.
We pay taxes to you people? that Onitsha main bridge, have you people found a solution to it? Because we always spend time when we get there.
I know, I was not there when they constructed it, so I don't know how to find the solution. It's those who constructed it that should also look for the solution. It's hectic. But I think it's easier now in the sense that there's been some construction going on around there. Maybe it has eased off a bit.
Solution solution.
No, nah. A film no go better than it used to be. Okay, where very bad roads around that. In our Batarano Onitsha from that bridgehead. Almost potholes and everything. But the last time we traveled, it was 2 years. So, and then during the Christmas period also, that place is, the Niger bridge is very busy.
Yes.
It's ahead.
Yes.
But on a normal season like this, I don't think it's as hectic as that.
You left Onitsha, Anambra State, where you had the cultural and traditional titles for Finland. At what point did your migration begin, and where was your first point of entry when you were living in Nigeria?
My first point of entry was Greece.
Okay.
I left in 2003 to Greece.
Okay.
And then I lived in Greece for 5 years, had my 3 kids there.
Okay.
Yes, before we now migrated from Greece to Tampere.
Tama Falls.
Yes, I love that place. We migrated to Tampere because my husband had this admission for master's degrees.
Okay.
So migrated, and then we spent like, we entered Finland 2009, August.
Okay.
So we're there like 2010, 11, 12. Then we moved from there to Olari.
Olari?
Here in Espoo.
The way you called the Olari, I was thinking it's another European country.
I want to sell you a bit.
You got me there. So you moved from Tampere
to Olari. Olari is not very far away from here.
Okay. And that was what time?
That was in 2012.
So you've been in Espoo?
Yes.
From 2012 till
date, yes.
You have become an Espoo citizen.
Espoo line.
Espoo. They always say, Vasa lies to note. Espoo lies to note. That means you have become acculturated into the Espoo culture. Wow.
Yes.
You've lived quite a long time here in Espoo. You like it here?
I love it.
You do?
Yes.
Compared to Tampere, do you?
Tampere was my first love.
Okay.
But sometimes when the desired is not available,
the available become desirable.
Bam. So otherwise, if I had a choice, I didn't want to leave Tampere because Tampere was our starting point. We made good friends there, and it feels like home in Tampere. But at the end of the day, after moving here now, anywhere you go, you have to make it a home and make it comfortable.
Did you make Greece home?
Well, Greece was an interesting country, I must tell you. Greece has more of our African flavor. If the economy was good as at then, I don't think we would have migrated from there. But because the economy was bad, everybody was everybody was running helter-skelter, looking for where to get a milli. You want to go? So we left because the economy was going down, the opportunities were very limited. And my husband, being a bookworm, needed to, gather more degrees. But in Greece, it's not possible. When he was in Greece, he was studying like all these online universities and all that.
Okay.
But he really wanted to, go for that BSc.
So you wanted more academic pursuits?
He's more of an academic person.
And that was what Finland gave to him?
Yes.
And that was the point where Finland became...
Yeah, and the funny thing, when we were still in Nigeria, before he even traveled out of Nigeria, he got an admission to study in Finland. Yes.
He did?
We were still dating then, yes. And we were like, are you sure if we go there, how is it going to turn out? Then you don't have to pay school fee. You just need to they sent an invitation letter for him to go and get the visa. But because we are in the Igbo now, we are doubting Thomases, we don't know.
Oh.
We weren't sure or convinced that it was going to work out.
So what was the conviction that Greece gave?
I can't tell. But the thing is, when you say Turkey is a popular name.
Yes.
If you say Greece is a popular name.
Yes.
If you say England, it is known. But Finland, who knows? How is that place? So it's kind of scary, if I should put it like that. You don't know what the outcome is going to be. But I don't know anybody. I haven't had Finland before. Oh, it was through my husband when we were there. You have had UK, you have had US, you have had, all this Greece and all that. You have heard those names. Yes. But Finland was not in the list of the names I've had.
That was the demoralizing
factor.
It sold Finland short. Because they were small, unknown, and do not have that global status.
Yes.
Wow. Yes. So, your husband went to Greece first, and you joined him.
Yeah.
And you said you had your 3 kids there in Greece before you guys moved to Tampere. In a nutshell, how would you describe your first 24 hours, the moment you got to Greece?
First of all, my husband came to pick me from the airport with a friend.
Okay.
We call him Nego. He's the godfather to my son. So when we came out, if you're coming from Lagos, from our international airport in Lagos, maybe it will take you 3 hours to even drive out of that airport road.
Yes.
So, but they came to pick me, and there was traffic, but it was moving.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, there is traffic, yes, but why are they always going? It's like they are not stopping. There are no stoppages, like you go to a place, it gets stuck for a long time before it now starts moving. And then, because I arrived there during the Christmas period.
Okay.
When I got home, I think my husband went out to buy something. Then, I brought out my clothes. I needed to iron them before NEPA takes lights.
Oh my God. You did?
I did. Because, of course, if you know NEPA, you can never believe that there's any country with the lights work 247. And then I was ironing. My husband asked me, maybe in Canada, maybe it's not work.
Oh my God, that's... Oh my God, it was a big shock for you.
It was. In fact,
how did he feel? Like, how did he express his shock? His own shock seeing you ironing?
It was funny to him. I mean, it's natural if you have lived in a country where there's never lights. When you have to iron, you have to use the charcoal iron to iron your clothes.
Yeah.
And then, even if the NEPA comes, if you plug in your iron, the light trips off.
Yes.
So you see, like, with all these experiences, like phobia for me, that, they're going to take the light now, they're going to take the light now. It took me at least a week to get used to having steady lights.
In Greece.
In Greece. So that is the kind of place we come from. You come and you behave like one dummy. But people who know the background you're coming from will understand that, okay, it might be seen as trauma even for you to come to a country where there is light, there is water, there is good road, there is everything. Quite the opposite of where you came from.
Does it take people time to actually adjust to those cultural shifts?
It does. Some people, when they come, it takes some time for you to get used to the environment. You miss your people, you miss your sisters, your brothers, your siblings, you know. You'll be lonely for a while, even though you're living with your husband. But at some point, you start missing your immediate family, friends, and everything.
Did you feel that?
I did, yes. I did. I was with my husband, but that nostalgia for home, food.
Food?
Yes.
Are you a foodie?
Not a foodie, but when you travel, you realize that the taste is different. The tomato you use in Greece is different from the tomato you use in Nigeria.
Don't tell me about Nigerian jollof and Ghana jollof. Now it's Greek tomatoes and Nigerian tomatoes.
It's not just about, the thing is, for example, there is this soup my mother used to prepare for me and my husband. This soup, I will often kere is draw soup. You know this ewedu soup for the
ewedu, yes.
Yes, there's a way my mom prepares it for us. We call it often kere.
Yeah.
Anytime she prepares it and my husband comes to visit, we can eat a bowl of gari with that soup.
Yeah.
So these are the things you remember, and then you start missing home. You remember when this happened, when that happened, but then you come here, the only people you see are the white people. You just see your black people passing by. You know, it's a big change.
Yes.
For somebody who has lived among his or her people for a long time.
Migration brought all of this. Does it amplify the things that we enjoy back home?
It does.
You begin to place value on them.
I'm telling you, it does, really. The only thing is that in Greece, because their weather is a little bit similar to our African weather, it is a little bit manageable compared to Finland.
Aha.
In Finland, in Greece, when it's summer, it is hot. Not hot, burning hot.
Okay.
So you feel like, you know, that kind of, yes, and then people are out. We go, everybody is in the piha.
Beach, yeah.
They have a lot of beaches there. And then people are outside because they need fresh air and everything. So there is more of gathering in Greece, in the Platia. Platia is piha.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Do you speak Greek language?
I do.
How fluent do you speak?
I've forgotten most of it. No, don't.
Yes, right. Greek because I'm Greek. Please. Whatever you can speak, speak. If it's a greeting, it will be good to hear.
Oh, I know. So because we come out at the playground, you meet people from there, you know, and then people talk to people when all of us are there.
Outside.
Even the Greek people, the African people. So we kind of discuss and chat and everything.
In Greek or in English?
Both.
Okay.
Both Greek and for us, if you have the African people around you, you talk in English. Then for the Greek people, for those of us who can still speak a little bit of Greek.
Wow.
And they are very friendly people.
Compared to Finland?
Yes.
They are more friendly.
They are very friendly. Very friendly.
This cold that I experienced, this minus 15, it was minus 20 when I was leaving Vasa. And now it's minus 15 here. Does this cold make things colder than other European countries that have warm climates?
I think so.
Because you have lived in two ends now. You've seen the difference.
Greece is a place where during the summer, people are grilling outside and you're passing by and somebody tells you to come and eat. Free of charge. If you get what I mean. They are roasting a whole goat meat in the platter, yes. And you're passing, they will tell you, Elado. You will go to come and eat, They will ask you to take meat, they give you drink.
When are they going to do it in Finland?
Grillata. If you have your own grillata, go there and do your own grillata there. That's how they do it here in Finland. It's not because they always isolate themselves. I don't know how to explain it. You know, they used to say social distancing when the corona came. But we have been in that social distancing. They just labeled it during the corona.
Yes.
It's just an excuse for them to be farther away.
You spent about 5 years in Greece. And according to you, you had your 3 children there. How did you do it?
Do what?
5 years, integration ever. Can you watch you Oh.
It's one of the
Hold on. I like the way you phrased it. In Igbo, translated to English, the one that is important to you. Childbearing was important to you.
Of course.
That's why you spent your first 5 years Europe giving birth to your 3 kids.
Yes.
What was behind it?
I lived in a public yard. And most of the mothers then, I was there when they were married into that compound, basically. Now, most of them, when they were married into the compound, they just stayed, if you want 5 children, you just do your duty. That 5 children you want, they just finish bearing it.
Okay.
And then they delve into other things that they want to do. And it helped them a lot in the sense that they are no longer thinking of when they are going to miss their period and go for antenatal. They are sure that, hey, you check and come home. But as far as that number of children that they want, they've had them.
Yeah.
They now feel more relaxed to pursue other things. Like if they want to go into business, yes. They know that these ones go to Paivakoti on Takara.
Yeah.
These ones go to primary school. Then I'll take this one to the market. So they have more organized lifestyle than when you are going to the market and then you get pregnant and then you come back again and then you start afresh and then later. It's like it wasn't scheduled. You don't have a scheduled or a planned lifestyle, so to say. If you have breaks here and there, and in Nigeria also, we have more helps than here.
Yes.
Abroad. So for me that time, I felt that my best bet is if I want 4 children, 5 children, let me just finish giving birth to them. Once this one is 1 year plus, then I prepare for the next one.
That's what you did?
Yes. When this one is like 1 year plus, I prepare for the next one. So when they were complete, I was now able to, because then I was doing this cleaning job in Greece.
Yeah.
I just take them to babysitters.
Yeah.
Go to work, come back. So I have I can plan myself and do the things that I want to do at a particular time. So
you recommend bearing children early?
Yes.
You think those early preparations give women better time after childbearing?
Yes.
Does that mean that those who do it space 3 years, 4 years, go to work, come back?
In my opinion, this thing that is called childbearing has its own mystery, so to say.
Yeah.
Some people want to give like 3-4 years before they have the next child. But the woman's body, you don't know, you can't predict what will happen, after 1 year or 2 years. So at that point, when the babies are lining up to come, collect them very quickly. You know why? When we came from Greece to this place, I had 3 kids. So in my head, okay, when we come to Finland, let me have the final, like a Finnish citizen now, that I'll give birth to here. I started from that 2009 that we came and tried to conceive again. No, we gave a space of 2 years.
Okay.
After we came. Then after that 2 years, I wanted to do the final one. Since we are now in Finland, let me see how it's going to be in Finland, giving birth. Till date, it didn't happen. So during that period of waiting, I had fibroid. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then that fibroid was in the womb because I gave that space. It grew. And once, in most cases, most of the stories I've had, once there's fibroid, there's problem. So imagine that you came and you're doing shakara, you want to wait for 2 or 3 years before you start bearing children. You don't know what is growing inside of you. It's a woman's body.
Filled with mystery.
Yes, you can't explain. So most of the women I know, I tell them, if you want 6, have 6 and put a full stop to it.
Career, income, and this inadequate availability of help abroad. Shouldn't those be considered too?
I had 3 without help, with CS, without help.
What did you say?
Cesarean section, the 3 of them.
You had 3 children?
Yes.
With CS?
Yes.
Without help?
Yes.
In Obodo Igbo?
Bam. But here I am. You have to decide how you're going to do it. It's not coming. It won't come because we don't have it here.
Help is not coming.
It's not coming, except my day lucky. My dear mom, I've been 1 month or 2 months. I came back from the hospital. I bathed my children. I cooked. I cleaned. I did everything on my own. You understand? Without help from anywhere. But now I am reaping the dividend of my labor because my kids are grown. If I was taking breaks, running for career, coming back again to have them and then go back again, I think for me, I'm not multitasking. I like doing something. Like when I'm doing this one, when it's done,
you go to the next.
Go to the next one. Then that's when I will do a good work. But if I'm running helter-skelter,
you just mentioned that you are reaping the benefits. Please, where did you, is it in Nordic or in Usus Panky? Because I would, my last child is 6 months old.
Okay.
My wife and I had break in between, and when we stay sometimes to chat, both of us say the same thing, that we wish we never had those breaks. So you are reaping benefits right now. You gave birth to your children early. How old are they now?
My son will be 21 this year. My daughter will be 19. No, my son will be 22 this year.
Okay.
My daughter will be 20, the first one. And then the last one will be 18.
Your job is done.
Yes.
You don't have kids anymore. You have adults. Do they live with you?
All of them, yes.
In Finland? How is that possible?
My son is in the room sleeping now. All of them are here. The 2 girls went to school.
How do you get adult kids to live with you when they should be living on their own according to the Finnish culture?
Do you know how many times my son's friends have called him up to ask him when he's leaving the house? The thing is, they say, catch them young. I started from Adam to ring it like a bell in their ear. That in our culture, we don't leave the house, whether man or woman, until you're married.
You don't leave the house, whether man or woman, until you are married.
I gave them an example. They know my younger brother, Obinna, their uncle. Their uncle was living with my mom until he got married and then moved out of the house to live with the wife. And then I asked my son, you are just 18. Can you cook for yourself? Fend for yourself? Wash even your laundry, your daddy do it for you sometimes. So how will you be managed? And then when you go, you stay alone. Have you thought of at a point when you be feeling lonely when you're in the house? But here you quarrel with your sisters. It keeps you busy.
It's so cool, today.
So your mind, as in your head now, you think you're an adult. My friend, I sit down. I say, come. Except you want to kill me. you want to leave, then I'll be here thinking, is he okay? Where is it? Is everything all right? If you say you hang out, oh God, who knows? I said, I don't have that energy now.
Does he feel less of himself when he's with his friends outside because he stays with his...
No, because he has gotten used to the fact that it is our culture. He has, because it has registered in him that, hey, it's what I see me. So when they tell him, ask him when are you moving, he told them there's no rush.
He tells them that there is no rush. So
at some point, he will tell them, I will leave at some point, not now.
We came abroad. We desire that we're going to get betterment. But you, in nurturing your kids, still held on to the culture from back home, even though you have lived abroad for over 20 years. How did you do it? What kind of DNA do you have?
It's not just me, their dad also. Their dad also, their dad is a firecracker. A no-nonsense person. You understand? You man and they are like the case na mmadụ nwa onye nkuzi.
Because all what I say appear ụmụaka ndị ọzọ. Ndị nke ya ga-abụ
So it's not just me alone. We agree that we know where we're coming from. You know our culture. You know how we were brought up. I know. So we started from beginning. Kuzibe. And not just here, even from Greece.
They were still toddlers then.
Yes. Maybe if I can I party. When we go there, don't get out of your seat until I tell you to do so. If you have to leave, take permission from me before you get up. Do you hear me? Yes. I look on our gate, we find and I will tell him the same thing.
So you started whispering these instructions?
Yes, steadily. And then if you see an adult, don't say hi, say good evening. Things like that. Because if you don't tell them, they will say moi, hi. You understand?
So, wow, I'm hearing a new one. They shouldn't say hi. They should say good evening, because the good evening amplifies the respect.
Yes.
These cultural indicators that you have held on to and you have inculcated into your children as early as the time that they were toddlers. Do you think more migrants from different cultures should hold on to their culture?
It's very important, honestly. It makes them remember where they come from. Do you know that at some point, when we are having visitors, before I could open my mouth, they will tell me, I remember to greet. They are not telling me back because they know that.
Oh boy. Because they have assimilated.
Yes, so when they hear the email, they say, they will turn around. Remember to greet. I know. And then they will go. And they cannot open the door and tell you, hey, hello. It's either in the morning, good afternoon, or good evening.
There are parents here in Finland who have come from different cultures, whose adult kids do not stay in their homes with them. Either at the age of 18, the kids have actually gone out of the homes. They tell you it's the prevalent culture in Finland. You even see some parents even go as far as paying the deposits to have those kids. Apart from it being what is practiced in Finland, do you think there is something else? Do you think there is a gap between parenting and their children, that some parents just want their kids to live so they can have peace?
Space, yes. Some want space. I have tried. You see, when a child turns 18, that is when he or she needs the parents. That time you feel that they are adults is when they meet you. Because that is when they will have their heartbreaks. They will start falling in love now.
Yes.
If you're not there, you don't know what is happening out there. That is when they will have all this teenage crisis.
Yes.
If they're living alone, how do you know what is going on? I've been in Finland, Igbo they're very high.
Yes.
And the marriage from where I began at that time, 18 years ago, so that expected behavior of all Kenya. We cannot try to maybe as all Kenya. When by paper, that's not all Kenya. So I prefer them being here. Can go Kango Katariaka, Egunisi, no one have been a Ikatangunga, no Ekamwata, Ekamwa time, Eka finish university, no there ba, but if nearly, Imago defa, think why you lack of a surrender. So now, mommy, the way you're talking is like we are stuck with you, we are married. So very stuck.
Your children. But does that put pressure on them to get married?
No.
Do they feel pressured?
They don't even think of it right now. They don't even think of it. Like right now, their focus is on their studies. They are too busy. And then why, for example, sometimes you will come by because there's one thing when it comes to this parenting thing. Be your children's best friend.
Be your children's best friend.
So they can relate with you on any given subject. Gina fadena more for ma. Ta bankatena even a call for kiss with Tomabazezo Kumonobro. You call for during your time. It's if they test with me, if they test with me. They feel on our buy poor. Etu nu another na bankata fasen here time for discussion for am go na if I put abaka e bia nkata onwe fa na abodo onye like that.
I mean, you spend time with them.
Of course, I take them out, the three of them. We can just come with a buffet no ma. You motherfucker there chofa to na kake restaurant no ku choka ije tata fe.
But this culture of having to do two jobs for most parents, run around the streets, hustle, and it takes a lot of time away from the home. At what point then will these parents find themselves becoming best friends to their children?
It's not, the work is not actually the problem. The problem is you as a mother or a father creating a timetable in which you bridge that gap. When I run a company, and my company requires 247 nanom nolo. So I can prefer the cable 6,000 or toto. Kogide no kogide or I prefer the cable to another we break for a while. Then I will move again. Man, if I cut it, you move around.
Okay.
So gaya. But you know that sometimes in between mbayalima, I said for patan ni so mena kaifo.
You tell your child to come to Iso,
yes.
Isomena?
Yes. Then I be whereby people just a stone throw by any means so mena. So I will just park my car in the car park. So if I come to Isomena, let us see. Time I engage we break jala roller. When I fetch on the land 2 hours. This Isomena.
2 hours?
Yes. Oh, that no buffet.
You are an intentional mother.
I'll go for the wake up and but I'm not far can school. If okay, just straight from school, come and meet me there.
Wait, now I'm gonna take it to a bigger level. With your experience in parenting, in fact, you are so well to put it the way you did that you're reaping your benefits because a lot of work has been done.
Yes.
The company you mentioned that you were running as Koti Hoito, how many years did you run it?
For about 9 years.
Here in Espoo?
Yes.
Oh boy. You ran your own company. where you take care of people at their homes as a caregiver for 9 years. And you still had time to get 2 hours of break with your children at a restaurant. Madam, cut soap for me. Cut soap for me.
Now they would hustle for now.
Yeah. I don't know how you take the door, 2 hours. Because how you manage your time? How did you do it? In fact, let me take it to where I want to take it to. Do you belong to any association here in Finland?
The Igbo Women's Union, Finland.
Were you a member of one in Greece?
No.
Was it not there?
No, as at then there was none. It was all this Nigerian association that was in Greece. And then we'll have our mama APU. But it has to do with the men and the women also then.
In Greece?
In Greece, yes.
So when you now moved to Finland in Tampere, was it when you joined the Igbo Union, the one you mentioned now?
Not immediately. I think I joined around 2015. By then we have moved to
a bigger city.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that the reason why you joined?
In Nigeria, I was in the APU.
Okay.
The Our Mama Progressive Union, the women's wing. I was in the choir. I'm used to associations.
The reason why I'm asking this is to find where you got this. Man, you're of a different breed. Like, how did the breeding go? This motherly care, work ethics, family values, culture, so ingrained that you have adult kids living with you in Finland and they are comfortable. Madam, I don't tell you cut soap for me. So I'm asking, could it be that you were getting this from the associations, or did you get examples from people who made errors and you stood ground on your own?
I don't think so. I think, like we say, when they say that I was a teacher in Nigeria. That is one. So, teachers have this way of bringing up children. I don't know. But I think it's like inborn for them. I was a teacher. My husband is a teacher. And then secondly, my mom was also an intentional mother. She raised the 4 of us. And we all went to school out of nothing. She made sure we went to school because she didn't go. So she's this kind of person that our dad died early. So, but she's this kind of person that when she has money, she goes to the market, buys the best part of meat, cooks the best jollof rice, buys you a bottle of Coke. She will make you feel loved. Like, I know I don't have, but this is the much I can give you. She's that kind of person. And now, she's this kind of person that when you make a mistake, she doesn't hit, she talks. She advises. She will just, you might think, hey, my boom tata. She won't even speak to you. She will wait until maybe you have gone to bed. She will wake you up, sit you down, and then you talk it through. So she will talk to you to a point where you start crying. She will make you realize that what you did was wrong. So sometimes, when they beat you, it ends the day, you go and make another mistake and still come back. But sometimes when they speak, those things they say to you, even before you want to do something else or that thing again, that voice doesn't go away.
It becomes the clarion.
Yes.
It
reminds you, okay, that kind of thing. So I got love from my mom. I got a lot of love from my mom. She wasn't giving me silver or gold, but that motherly care, I got it from her. So I think I also kind of it helped me. You don't give what you don't have.
True.
So with that one I got from her, I think it also helped me now transfer
to your children.
To my children. So I had to like touch it up a bit, spice it up with ginger and garlic.
There are so many young women and young mothers who are here in Finland. Are they? You mentioned Igbo Union. I know Igbo Union Helsinki. Is it the same one?
It's the same
you live
one.
in Espoo.
Yeah.
Okay, so you belong to the women wing.
Yeah.
What? I don't even know what to even ask about it, because the point is, with your experience, you should be playing a role there in such a way that other women tend to, or should, especially the young ones who are either joining their husbands here or who are single, and there should be a way for you to transfer what you know into them.
Yeah, and the thing is, in Igbo women, we talk about families, we talk about children, we talk about childbearing, raising the kids, so many things. Once we come, like what I'm telling you, I tell any member of my Igbo in the meeting that come, if you want born pikin, born and finish before you enter career. I say it all the time.
You do? I
give them example. I give example with myself. I waited just 2 years, or small 2 years like this.
You don't begin today.
While I don't enter. I told them, I waited 2 years. Whether you hang it up or you spread it wider apart, you don't enter. And something else, of course, something else took over. Eventually, I had to go for the surgery. It still didn't help anything. You understand? So, the best bet, I keep saying in the meeting, if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just finish it.
You came here married. You came abroad married. There are so many young ladies who leave Nigeria abroad to study single. What advice would you give to them?
Is it in terms of marriage?
Yes.
It's not easy, especially here in Finland, because there are very limited single men.
It's not gonna.
Very limited single men.
So hide the scars.
Very, very young. Most of the men who left have their families back home, you know. So for us ladies, open all the possible before you even leave. Make sure you need to go hooked up, you know. It's a man that will hook a woman up anyway, but if it's possible, make sure no one go on your hook up with, because my husband engaged me. We didn't marry before he traveled.
Okay.
He engaged me before he traveled. We only got married when he came back.
Okay.
So, when I'm a serious relationship with anybody back home, it would be nice before the person leaves. But otherwise, I'll be able to or sanya mili. Cholungoke anyalulani. Na bro maka akwụkwọ ndị ga-eji ewe ngwala akwụkwọ ma ndị ga-eji emelụ nka wetago, because
but there are too many men here too who lie.
Obodo Igbo bụ who no go no no. And when you go no.
So to avoid those who go and then find themselves in realities that they did not think of or foresee, it is one of the reasons why this show was set up.
Okay.
So that those who live here can shed light, you know, on those areas that people can be forewarned before they come. That is, I happened to hear a story of a lady who moved abroad, single. Now, she's well educated. She has her careers. She has her degrees. She now works as a nurse. She was practical nurse, and now she's a registered nurse. She has the Finnish citizenship. She has a stable income. She doesn't have a man.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a husband. She doesn't have kids. You know, and somebody who was telling me this story used to be her classmate while they were in school here in Finland. They both came from Nigeria. Now this guy has gone back to Nigeria, brought a woman here, married her, have kids. This lady on her own, then when they were in class, you know, we were seeing all of them as her equals because they were all in the same class. Now, she now wants to go back to Nigeria for the sole purpose of going to secure a husband. For her, she has spent 12 years of her life acquiring certifications, building up a career for herself, stable income, passport checked. But the one thing that she desires or need is far away. For that kind of lady, or those who intend to be in that shoe when they were coming, what would you say to them?
For those who are here, you know, hey,
you are going to say that's an adage, a very big one in Igbo language. Simplify it, and I want you to say it in English so that there will be a large pool of people who will take that knowledge from you.
What I'm simply trying to say is this. We came from a place. When you are here, after a while, try going home once in a while. You want to go? Because if you come to a place like this, maybe you spend like 10 years before going home. One is that when you go home, you are a foreigner. It's like you coming from Nigeria to this place after 10 years.
Wow.
You have to basically relearn what is going on there. Let me tell you, when we were in Greece, we made it a point that every 2 years, we take the children home so that they will know where they come from. You understand? Now, for somebody who came from a place and you are studying, it's going to take you 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. When you're going home, you'll be meeting people because the truth be told, husbands are hard to find abroad. And I can tell you that before you left Nigeria, there may have been somebody you have been friends with and everything. But even if there is not, go home. As you're going home, you'll be meeting people. People will come to you. Of course, you're a hot cake, very hot one. So as you're going home, people will be coming to visit.
Why are husbands scarce abroad?
Yeah, because most of the ones here are taken.
Who took them?
The ones that some of them were taken from Nigeria and then released to come and look.
But does it mean that a young woman, while in the same class with single men abroad, why does it seem difficult to find one among those your classmates?
You know, sometimes our people, especially our men, see these people who come abroad to study, women who come abroad to study as people who have their eyes at the back of their heads.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it is the men who don't go for this.
Yes.
Not the women discounting or...
No. It's mostly the men. There's this, what do you call it now? That is belief that when you're born in Nigeria, put here. You know what it is? Aye, no wako. You understand? For a woman to just on her own, no, or chalo na jema application and no visa, uti walo so say no, what no okay, yana na wo so weje. Or that bolo fun work bebe back, man no good. You know now. And whether she got here legitimately or not, they still won't believe it. For the singular for no one, a single lady, be associate.
They will shift.
Yes. By the side. So even if they're into any relationship with the person, I go to Igbo. I go back to see the Kanako. Just no chonding ke feel as law for me. But that thing is a very big mistake on the part of Umuoke, in the sense that if I'm a chonukeno de no kani, what you're looking for upstairs is there at your feet. Because the process of you going back home, in Amara of Mao.
True.
But okay, when it was here, or be about Obolonding, when you draw lucky, or Potanka, before you know it, Otisa.
And the point, Ibunanka, what I say, In what time you kusiberi at the moment on because it can actually
yes. On all can ever all my fan on the system. And on your labor go out degree if unaccessible because settle down. So I believe now in 1 year for labor is the best option for you because on your the system, go on the system.
Please say this in English before we take this break. You could now say it in English.
What I'm saying is, for those of the men who are looking for wives, I'm thinking that it's better to marry the women here, in the sense that the women are used to the system, the man in question is used to the system. So it's easier for them to manage.
Yes.
Than to go and bring somebody, a novice. I told you when I went to Greece, I was trying to iron my clothes so that NEPA will not take light.
She took me back to that place. We are going to take a very short break. But I'm sure you are going to join us. It has been a very good and packed episode with Ebele. Join us on the concluding part of this episode. Make sure not to miss it. You can see we'll be having a lot of bass. See you guys. Bye. Hello. Welcome back to the concluding part of this episode with Ebele. Before we left, we had conversation on her association with other women in Finland and how it has been for her. Ebele, welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your lived experience with us. You've lived in Greece. You lived there for about 5-6 years before you moved to Finland. And in Finland now you have lived the most part of your journey abroad. Yeah. You said 2003 was when you moved.
2009 we moved. Okay, from home.
Yes.
Nigeria, yes.
2003.
Yeah.
And then you moved to Finland 2009. So 2009 to 2026. That's 17 years in Finland. Wow. 17 years is not 17 days, though. In one word, what would you tag your journey abroad? One word.
Fulfilling.
Fulfilling? In what way?
In the sense that I've seen people who moved from home, traveled abroad, and they lost themselves in the process. Losing themselves in the sense that our culture, they lose it. And then what makes them who they are, they lose it. Some people travel and they become superficial, you know, pretending to be what or who they are not. I've seen those people. I remember one time when I traveled to Nigeria with my husband. I think we went for the burial of my parents-in-law. And then somebody came to visit us. So just an evening stroll to come and visit somebody who is mourning, you know. If I were to do the visiting, I won't be wearing gold at night to go and visit somebody. You understand? So, but this person came with all this big gold, you know, like almighty me.
Coming to
visit me, you know. So, it's what she wants anyway. But then, when people, if you have this discerning spirit, sometimes when you sit around somebody, it tells you that somebody is trying to fake it.
Yes.
To be in it.
To fake it to be in it.
Yes.
Wow.
So, but I thank God that I didn't lose who I am. I am still Ebele. It hasn't changed. I haven't been able to say that I changed in this way or in that way. You know? I know that I cannot, if I want to buy something like a wig, for example, I will not spend like 200 euros
to buy
a wig. For what now? As per what? Because I've never been like that. And even while I was in Nigeria, I was teaching in one of the best private schools then. I was making a lot of money that sometimes I don't even use my salary then. But because I'm not that material kind of person, I'm not too interested in what is in vogue, what you should, all this kind of thing. I have my own pace.
You have been married with your husband since that time you left Nigeria?
Yes.
And you are still married to him?
Of course, we've been married for over 25 years now.
These qualities you mentioned, you are not materialistic. That's why I'm even going to it. Sincerely speaking, nowadays, it is difficult to find women who are less materialistic. How much more to find the one that is not materialistic? What would you say to women like that?
You see, like everybody cannot be me.
True.
And I don't think there's anything I want to buy or wear that I cannot afford.
Very true.
But the thing is, if you go to your closet and check the number of clothes you've bought, that you can even count how many of them you wear in a year, and then you think of how many wigs or gold and things that you have bought, then at the end of the day, they're just there lying in your boxes or hanging in your wardrobe. That is why when I go to work, I dress up very well, at least to look clean, to convince myself that I'm wearing the clothes that I have. You understand? So when I go to work, I put on makeup, I put on lipstick, to make me feel like, okay, yes, we're going to clean kaka, but that is my office.
Yes.
So I dress, they say dress the way you want to be addressed.
True.
So I dress up well, go to work, and then before I put on my uniform to do the job. So, but at the end of the day, those material things that will run about, the only time we have time to wear them is during the summer. That is if Igbo women is doing a party, or Anambra is doing a summer this thing, and maybe all these unions, they have pump, or somebody is doing birthday party. That is the only time we have to wear these things. So, in Nigeria, I was a teacher, so I didn't manage because you have to, there's a way you are expected to look.
Yes.
I was looking like that, but I wasn't chasing after what is trending, what is in vogue. My mother was also a seamstress. She made clothes. So sometimes instead of me going to buy the ready-made, I buy materials and give her to make for me.
Wow.
Yes.
Your husband actually dug out gold when he went in search of a woman.
That one.
He did. He did. Because this rarity of qualities are one of the things that build up the brick of a home. And I'm going to take you back to the parenting now. And now, when you realize that the parenting is well done, it further goes into your own offsprings.
Yes, it's true. Because they themselves, I think they inherited that not being materialistic from me as well.
Yes.
I can give my son as an example. I bought one shoe for him when he was 16, about 100 and something euros then, but it was a very good shoe, and I was sure it was going to last a long time. Now, I needed him to have variety, at least not just one black shoe. She said, Mom, I don't need it. I said, Chinazam, you have only one shoe. Can we at least go and look for? Do you know, sometimes I drank this boy to the shop. She moved around and told me that no shoe spoke to him.
No shoe spoke to him. That's so. Just to save the money.
We'll go back. So it took me another 2 years to convince him to buy an extra pair. He told me that this shoe you bought is for winter and for summer. Why should I need another pair?
Do you think parents should inculcate this financial literacy.
It's very important. Children. It's very, very important.
Especially when they are abroad, that they don't have to buy everything that is advertised to them.
Yes, it's very important.
Because we live in a society that is consumerism is how the system runs abroad. They want you to consume everything.
Exactly. It's very important. If children don't have this financial discipline, it will be a problem for them. I know that my son, for example, when he gets his salary, he has a limit every month that he cannot go beyond this limit of money in his account. Let's assume that he has 500, he cannot take it down to 400.
Did he set that limit?
Yes, for himself, yes.
Wow.
So at that point, if you ask him for money, he will tell you that you have to wait till the end of the month. He has exceeded that his limits, yes, I cannot go beyond that. So whatever you need from him, you have to wait until the next salary comes in.
That's discipline.
I fear them. I thought I was disciplined.
Oh my God, children of teachers are the teachers who have taught their children well. We must give credit to the effort that has been put. Now you have lived in Nigeria. You left in Nigeria in your adulthood. You came abroad in your adulthood. And you have now lived over 2 decades abroad. So not only did you experience or attain adulthood in Nigeria, you've also, by the years of you have lived abroad, you have attained adulthood. Which adulthood is adulting?
The one here is adulting. No.
Why do you say that?
In Nigeria, yes, I was an adult before I left. But that was the early stage of adulthood. You haven't experienced anything, basically. You just graduated and then you started working. You don't have too much stress.
Yeah.
If not, just go to work, take care of yourself, take care of your family. Then your husband also sends money sometimes to supplement the one you're already earning.
Yeah.
So you see, you're relaxed. But when you come abroad, your mommy is not there. Your daddy is not, no relative. You are your own legal advisor. You have to advise yourself basically on anything and everything. And when you call your mom, you now realize that your mom's ideologies, they don't align with the one you have here. Because they are not the same culture.
They are not.
What you're seeking, she does not have to give because she's not here with you. You understand? So here, you have to retrain yourself from the training, basically, they gave you at home. But the only thing you have to do is that good parts of the training, you don't lose it. And then you also look for the good in where you are and add it to the already good ones you got from home in order to survive. Yes. So basically, when you're here, you train yourself.
So if you say this part of your adulthood is fulfilling, does that mean you recommend people to come abroad?
It depends on the circumstance of you coming abroad.
We're talking about today, right now. Is it a good...
But at this point in time, honestly, you know why? Abroad is no longer the abroad we used to know when it comes to economy. When I was running this company, I can tell you, I was running a company. For me to run a company for 8 years, I cannot sit down, I cannot stand up. It is the goodness that comes from it.
Wow.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, but at this point, enter now, they will show you shege. So the people in here are not, they are struggling, looking for a lifeline.
Those
now, who are already
abroad.
Yes, here right now. They are looking for a lifeline. Everything is in disarray.
Wow.
We are salaries are no longer enough to pay bills.
Is it?
Salaries are no longer enough to pay bills because the bills keep coming.
What?
And then depending on the size of family that you have, You understand? I have 3 adults who are living with me. It's not, their food is not Indomie and milk.
Where do you get these slangs from? you have a way of putting them. That's what will be Indomie and milk. Oh my God.
So the thing is that when they as they grow, they have demand for food more than their children, the small ones. Yes. The small ones, biscuits can hold their stomach. You understand? But my son, for example, that one, he said he's touching this ceiling. So before he eat one, I'll cover from head to toe.
Everything don't go down.
When he's taking food, he's pressing it down so that it will contain properly in the plates.
Oh my God. So if we are to put the reality as it is today, in a nutshell, you don't advise people to hit abroad right now.
Right now, no.
They should take it slow.
They should pipe down for now. It's no longer land of milk and honey.
It's not.
It's no longer land
because
of
a lot of people have been deceived with free education here. Go and study in Australia. Go and do this in Finland. When you come, the system will take care of you.
Yeah. Even those who are well schooled here cannot get a job. And then the line job we are doing, basically it's only foreigners that do them these days. And that is why we are getting them, because the people are not much interested in it. And for you to be in this job of line now, you have to prove yourself. You have to know the language.
Language?
The language is one of the advantages, that the edge you have over another hoitaya. If you're looking for job now...
Hold on. The language is the edge you have over the next caregiver.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's how important language speaking is.
Yes, because, for example, when I stopped my... when I was running my company now part-time, I went to look for extra, like what is a part-time job.
Yeah.
When I applied, the woman invited, we were about 3 of them, the 3 of us that came that day. So I went in first. When I was chatting with the boss there, I don't know what I said, that woman laughed. I almost fell on the ground when she was laughing. So after the laughter, she just took me straight and went and showed me around the whole place. And then when we came back to the office, she said, please, can you take it permanent? Like, I came for part-time, but she gave me a permanent contract.
On the day of the interview?
Yes. She practically asked me, begged me, please, can you stay?
Well, what happened to the next 2 people that were in line?
I don't think he even had time for them. She had time for them anymore.
Shit.
Yeah, when she came back, she now told them that maybe some other time, because they didn't go inside that office. You understand?
Your language strength and experience played
a huge part, yes. So for people who are looking for job now, I'm talking of people who are here. I'm not talking of people who see Japa from Nigeria.
So maybe they don't even Japa at all.
They should not see it in their dream.
Hey! You're not discouraging them. You're only stating
the facts, how it is
right now.
How it is.
Because you stand in a good position to state how it is. You have lived in 2 different European countries. If you're coming here
now, you pay school fees for starters.
Yes.
Now tell me, after paying the school fees, and there are people who are now in schools in these rural areas doing their life there.
Yeah.
Summer job they cannot get. Part-time, they call it cake here, they cannot get. Now they want to run out from that place to this place. The people here, some of us are looking for extra to do, we cannot find. That is how bad. They are no longer giving permanent contracts for jobs here.
Somebody told me they give 0 hours now.
What am I telling you?
You sign a contract that states 0 hours.
So if there's any availability, if there's any, what do they call it? Somebody cancels, then they will give you. They will call you to come and do. That is the situation we are in now.
It's a very tough situation.
And then when we were in school, they used to pay this student benefit.
Yeah.
For those people then, it was about 240 euros, thereabout. And then if you have done some work before you now went gained admission, it would be higher. For me, for example, I was getting up to 800 and something because when I was a graduate before going for that school. And then I've done some work also. So my salary was like 3 times or 4 times what others were getting.
Yes.
But now, my daughter, who is now studying pharmacy, the first student support that they gave was 50 euro.
Yo, up was a good at and keep as well. And this is somebody who has attained citizenship, lives in Finland permanently, gets 50 euro to go and study. Something that used to be 800 or 500.
Depending. Then eventually they had to review it because their dad is not here. They now decided, okay, let us be paying you 100 euro.
Ogaraga. That can only buy bus ticket.
Bus ticket, of course. Of course. And when you're at the university, you buy some textbooks.
Yes.
So the only way she can make it is if she has a job.
By the side.
By the side. Which is what is saving her now. You know? Not that we do help, but sometimes even before we do, she has bought the books.
And it also shows that the country and the economic decisions that they have made so far wants everybody to go and
be serious.
Be serious. There is no kind of support.
No free money anymore.
Yes, that you can count on. You know, it's either you go and get jobs or you create the jobs yourself.
Yes.
You know.
That is the situation now.
If we are to round it up, to be able to now give you opportunity to tell us who you are today, because you have seen it, I would like to see. By the way, are you planning to go back?
Not yet.
You never see finish.
I never see it. Where's more?
You still want to enjoy the snow? What is do you have the thought at all?
Not like going permanently and staying permanently without coming back. I will still have my kids here now. So I still have to come and visit them anyways.
Okay.
When I retire, I would like to stay partly there and partly here.
Okay.
But I won't want to go and carry chair and sit down in Nigeria. He take boom man.
You lived in Greece.
Yeah.
Lived some part in Tampere, one of the finest cities we have here in Finland.
Yeah.
And now you are living in Espoo. If we put the numbers together, you have spent 23 years abroad. Who are you today after 23 years?
I am still Ebele. Really. I am still that woman who left. It's just that I'm older and wiser. And nothing has changed much about me. People who know me, when I'm talking with them, they tell me, Nike change it all. So at least that is to tell me that, okay, I'm still the Ebele that left Nigeria. Just that I left when I was around like, is it 25? Now I'm above 50.
Yes.
So it's like 2 times the age when I was before I left. So the only thing that changed is that I've aged more, and then I've had some experiences that sharpened my wisdom somehow. I've learned from experiences also that I've had, because when you deal with people, there are betrayals, there are jealousy, there are this, there are that. So from these things, you'll be able to draw conclusions on how to, moving forward, how to live your life. So, but otherwise, I am still Ebele.
Thank you very much, Ebele. Not only for sharing your lived experiences abroad with us. I am also on behalf of the Stephen Ikeokwu-Dike Show thanking you for hosting us. You have made this one of our our very good episodes. Even me, myself, as a parent, have learnt one or two from your parenting experiences that you shared with us. I am finding it uneasy to end this episode.
And one more thing.
Please go ahead.
This greeting thing I was telling you about.
Yeah.
These children, when I'm going out, if we're going to take food,
yeah,
I normally tell them what to say when you're taking when you go there. Greet the auntie. And when they ask you, do you want this? Yes, please. Or no, thank you. So I did it so many times that they got used to it. I remember one time when the Anambra people did there was one conference that they did here in Finland, it was a big conference there. They invited the Igbo women.
Okay. I think it was during the tenure of Osisioma.
Yes.
Yes.
So we went. And then when the children were going to take food, my children were seated because they haven't gotten the signal to get up and go and get the food. Not until they got it. I think my son was one who came and asked me, Mommy, can we go now? I said yes. You know what to do? He said yes. So they went. I didn't go with them this time. When they finished getting the food and then they came to sit down, somebody was asking my son, who is your mother?
Hey.
And then the person pointed at me. Let me come and take my own food. So when they were seated eating, then I went to get my own food. And then the woman asked me, are you the mother of those children? I said, yes, any problem? You know, this kind of thing, you get in a little panic already. She said that of all the children that came, that it was only these 3 children that said, good afternoon, auntie. It was them when they asked, do you want rice? Yes, please. And when you give, they say thank you.
Wow.
And that the 3 of them did it. So that was what got her thinking, who could their mother be? And they pointed at me. And then she said, please, how did you do it?
Hey! How did you do it on this episode? What I have been asking, how did you do it?
I don't know.
Because my people, ndị Igbo Suria, na asụsụ tụọ ya n'inu, n'ọzụzụ karịrị ọmụmụ.
Exactly.
Training, parenting a child is much more difficult than birthing a child.
Exactly.
And these things do not hide themselves when they are done right. That's why that woman, she didn't just say your children did this. She said of all the children that went and passed through this place, yours were different.
Yeah.
She had to ask, who is your mother?
Yeah. I almost shed tears when she said that. It's really important that we start early. If we don't start early, if you think that, okay, we have 10 years, let us start training them. It doesn't work like that. My daughter, the first time I asked her to do the dishes because she went to visit a friend, because I started teaching them how to do the dishes from 6 years. I even have a roaster. I don't think, okay, in our old house, I have a roaster I refuse to buy dishwasher. I have a roaster for them to be doing the dishes by hand. My son has Monday. My daughter has Wednesday. And the small one has Friday. So the rest of the day I'll be doing. So at least let them know what it means to do it.
To physically wash plates?
Physically wash plates, yes.
No, Bodo Igbo?
Yes.
And you refuse to buy machine?
Yes. So that they can learn.
Yeah.
And then one time my daughter went to visit one of her friends.
Yeah.
When she came back, I asked her to go and do the dishes. She was like, I didn't understand that gesture. I said, what is that one? That my friends don't do anything at home. I told her, can you see that my eyes are closed? She said, yes. If I open them, make sure the dishes are done. And then I'm like, do you live with them? Is it your sister? Is their mother your mother? I said, then do it. I said, if you don't do the dishes, then I will not allow you to visit any of your friends, because the only thing you go there to learn is the bad one. I said, so if you want to be going out to visit, if there's anything I ask you to be doing here, be doing it. Let them be doing their own. They're in their house. Do you get it? She said, yes. End of story.
This episode no go end today. We are going to come back. There will be a rematch. Because, no, the truth is that parenting is how we even preserve the culture. Parenting is how we preserve our identity. Parenting is how those who become adults tomorrow are trained. So if we get it wrong at that integral level, it is difficult at the later stages. You do not teach a dog new tricks at its old age. So it's very important that these things are said. And I'm thanking you for bringing out time, to share all of this with us. In as much as we have to call it an end, but I'm going to use this medium to appeal to you that please, in no distant time, I will come knocking on your door. Because that is a necessity that when people like us, I came here when I was single, I moved abroad when I was single, and my wife joined me later. Many of us were not equipped on these parenting necessities. We see the white man's version as a better version, and then we find ourselves either conflicting with what we have been trained with, or throwing away that which we came with.
You don't throw it away. You don't let it. You don't even, of course, they teach them some things at school, but when they step into this house, they know the culture in the house. You understand? And you cannot say what works for this person doesn't work for the other person. You have to say it. At some times when you're talking to them, you think they are not listening, or you think they don't understand, or you think this child is stubborn. But if you keep repeating it and instilling it, at some point, they got used, even angrily, they will start doing it. So that this woman will just let me be. Like, I don't have her, let me just go and do it. I don't even get what I'm saying. So, but if you leave it, she didn't agree, or they don't agree, of course they will fly away.
Ebele, thank you very much for your time. Thank you. Kanje, I have to go and complete my abacha. Ebele gwolo my abacha. Because I'm around up this episode. Kanje Richard na ahaproze mi keske kwa keske ka de ko.
Keske la.
Hala pro mi keske la. Kanje kanchi ko yo no o. Bikono unu cho Ebele ozo tinye na comment section. Thank you very much for being a part of this episode, and we will continue to bring you migrant stories from across Finland. And soon, possibly, we're going to become coming from across the world. Dalono, Kiitos. Ebele, thank you very much. Thank you. It was really a privilege to have you on.
Pleasure having me.
Thank you. Hey, hey.
Hey, pa.